Hey guys, this video is going to be about a few items that I'm going to put up for trade. I didn't have room to put it in S&S like I had mentioned, so we're just going to make a quick little short video to show some items that I don't need anymore and willing to let go to somebody that could possibly use them. Maybe there's somebody out there that could use this stuff. So we got a couple different things to go over. One is going to be this guy right here, and then the second is going to be some cutters for a key seater. I've got those put up still. We'll pull those out and put them on the bench here, and we'll go over those. So the first thing that I've got, this is a track torch made by L-Tec. It's something that I've never used. It's always been in our shop, and I don't even know if it works, honestly. It's missing a fuse right here. I'll bring the camera over here so you can get a better shot of this, but there's a fuse right here, a 2-amp fuse that's missing, and that may be why it's not running. But I've never played with it to try to get it running. I really have no interest in it. So as far as dollar value, I really don't know what the thing is worth. Probably not much money at all. These aren't really widely used anymore, I don't think, unless, you know, the guys that are in the big heavy fabrication shops, welding shops, places like that are cutting a lot of big heavy plate steel. This is a valuable tool right here. I do not have the tracks for it, and so I mean, if somebody sees this and you think this could be useful to you, let me know. I'd be willing to let this go. The arm here works. You can adjust your torch up and down for the right height that you need. You know, you can move it around how you want. I believe it's once you have it set, the torch is kind of out here on the side, and you lock it down where you want it. But let me get you in a little bit closer, and you can have a closer shot of this thing, okay? All right, maybe you can see it a little better here now. I'll move the wiring out of the way. There's your speed control, your power on and off switch. This is where the fuse goes. Over here you've got a forward, reverse, neutral switch on that side. You got adjustable casters here on the front end. Those are nice. They're made out of brass. You got some locks. The torch doesn't have the cutting tip in there, and I don't think that I have one, so that is missing. The little rack gear works pretty good. I'll spin it around so you can see the tag on the back side of this thing here. And this is just a wire that's just holding the cord on. That doesn't go to anything. You do have a switch here that's operated on both sides. It's been so long since I've used a track torch, I can't remember if that's just a quick shut off whenever you're running it. But this is the tag, so it's made by L-Tec, made in USA. The type is CM-79. It's got serial numbers and part numbers. If you need to know all that, ask me and I'll let you know. 120 volts, 2 amp, 60 hertz. Okay. This side here has got a couple shields bolted to it to protect it from your slag and your overspray during torching. The torch here is labeled Ox Weld cutting torch. L-Tec welding and cutting systems, made in USA. Alright, so anybody watching, if you think you can use this, give me a shout and let me know. Be willing to let it go to a good home. I don't need it, and as I said, I don't really think it's worth a lot of money. So maybe somebody can offer up a trade, or if I don't know, if you don't have anything to trade, just let me know if you're interested in it. We might get it on out the door and get it out of my way. Okay, guys? All right, well, here's my other batch of items that I'm trying to get rid of. And these are some key cutters made for a Davis key seating machine. Most all of these are your pull broach style that have a hole only partially drilled through. There are a couple that have the hole that go all the way through there. Most of these are made by Davis Key Seater Company, but there are others that are made by Dumont. So the story behind these things is we actually used to have a very old Davis number 4 key seater machine at our old shop. And this was way back in my early years of just starting to work with my dad. We actually used to use the old key seater quite a bit, but it was very old and it had a lot of wear in it. And one day, whenever we were slow, Dad wanted me to take that thing apart and us rebuild it. Replace some of the components in it that had a lot of wear. And sad thing is that we never did complete it. We had it all apart, we did some modifications on it, built a couple new parts. We never put it back together. It ended up getting scrapped later on. We just, every time we cut a keyway, we'd always just use a push broach in the press, and that's how we did all of our key cutting. So having Davis key seater just wasn't really that big of an issue anymore. So, you know, hindsight looking back, I sure wish that we would have finished rebuilding it, putting it together, because a key seat machine is a very handy machine to have around a production job shop. You know, not, I won't say production, but a job shop that where you have couplings and hubs and sprockets and all kind of things you got to cut a key in. So anyway, I've held on to these cutters for a long time, and I did try to sell them a couple times in the past, and I guess guys just really aren't wanting to pay a lot of money for these things, and that's typical. We're always looking for a good deal, right? So if somebody out there has got a Davis key seater machine and is looking for some of these cutters, or maybe you just want to add some to your stash, let me know and either throw me up an offer or throw me an offer for something for trade. Not really asking a lot of money for this stuff, guys, and I'm not even looking to trade dollar for dollar. I would rather these things go to somebody that can use them and hopefully maybe get something in return. What that is, I really don't know. I can't tell you. If you got something that you think that I could use or I might be interested in, let me know and show me what you got. So let me pull the camera in. I'll give you a little closer shot of these things and show you the different sizes that I have, okay? All right, maybe you can see these a little bit better. Another thing that I wanted to point out with these, you see Davis Key Seater Company. This is a 3/4. Back whenever we took the machine apart, we actually sent all of these cutters right here off to the grinding shop here locally, and they resharpened them for us. Now looking at it right here, it's very hard to tell in a video, but they're all resharpened, and I believe there was only 2 or 3 of them that we had used a couple times after they were resharpened. This one right here, you can tell that we did use it. It's still got chips laying in here. This is a 3/8. Here, this is the one that's got the hole all the way through it. But they're all still very sharp. They just don't look like it because they've been sitting around for years, man. You know, you're talking probably 12 to 15 years they were just sitting on the shelf. So they collected rust and condensation on them. This guy right here is, I mean, this is a big boy. I don't think we ever used this, or I didn't ever use it myself. This is a 1/2 inch, and this sucker is really long. So, like I said, we've got some Dumonts. There's a Dumont here, 1/2 inch. But we have all your standard sizes. You got 3/4, 5/8, 5/8, half, 3/8. Here's a 1/8, 3/16, another 3/8, and this is another 3/8. This is a Dumont. 5/16, 1/4 inch, and then we've got some that have never been used before. They're still in the factory peel coat. That's a Dumont 5/16. This is a Dumont 7/16, never been used before. And then there's a Dumont. This is another 7/16. So there's two 7/16 that's brand new. That's new old stock, never been used before. And this is another one here that's still in a plastic case. This is a Dumont 3/16. And I don't know if it's ever been used, but it's nice and sharp. It's in really good shape. Okay, so there you have it. There's the key cedar cutters, pull broaches. Alright, there you have it. There's the items that I've got up for trade. If you have any interest in it, let me know. And if you've got something to offer in trade, let me know. Send me an email and show me some pictures. Got the L-Tec track torch, and then all of the broaches here, the pull broaches for a Davis key cedar. It would be nice to let these go as a complete lot and trade for something else. I'd really hate to just try to part these out and send them out one by one. So if you got a Davis key cedar that you use, I think these would be helpful to you. So make me an offer on the lot, and let me know what you got in offer for trade. So maybe I can find a new home for all these guys here. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and talk to you soon.